Welcome back to DCS Radar. This is Sizzling Popcorn here. I might sound a bit off today, caught a bit of a cold, but the show must go on. We've got a packed episode with the latest updates and announcements from the world of Digital Combat Simulator. From powerful new tools to immersive campaigns and exclusive VR deals, let's dive into what's new this week. Kicking things off, we got some exciting updates for the DCS core itself. Two new tools are on the way to make our experience even smoother. First up, the long-awaited multi-select tool in the mission editor. This feature lets you group units, objects, and even trigger zones so you can move, copy, paste, delete, or rotate them all as one, all with a simple click and drag. Mission creation just got a whole lot easier. However, many of you have been asking for an undo feature in the mission editor. Eagle Dynamics has addressed this, saying that all things we would love to do, but are limited by the current editor, and the work that would be needed to build one from scratch is immense. They also remind us that there's an autosave feature in the editor, so if you make a mistake, you can open a previous version to recover your work. Not perfect, but it's a helpful workaround until more advanced features become available. Next, DCS is making major improvements to the DCS updater with reduced disk space requirements and parallel unpacking. The updater will be more efficient than ever. Plus, it will soon be integrated into the launcher itself, meaning you could download updates in the background while you fly. Perfect for those of us with limited storage space. Now let's talk about one of the most exciting announcements this week. The upcoming F-18 Arctic Thunder campaign by Baltic Dragon. Set to release in Q4 of this year, Arctic Thunder places us in the cockpit of a Finnish F-18 on the edge of NATO's expansion into Finland. But when tensions rise, Russian forces cross the border and we're called into action. Expect 10 highly immersive missions, each packed with study-level detail. You'll be tackling CAP, CAS, SEED, and precision strike missions, all from hidden road bases in Finland. This campaign goes above and beyond with over 2,200 voice lines, custom ATC, and optional air-to-air refueling. And for those who prefer the F-16, Reflected Simulations has a Viper campaign releasing alongside Arctic Thunder, woven right into the same story. This could be a perfect time to pick up the Kola map from Orbix and experience a fictional yet incredibly realistic air warfare over Scandinavia. Next up, we got some intriguing and somewhat confusing news about the South Atlantic map. Earlier this week, there was an announcement on the RAZBAM Discord server about winter textures being added to the South Atlantic map. Exciting, right? But then, poof, the post disappeared. Just like that. Now we're all scratching our heads. Did we imagine it? Is it a surprise feature? Well, despite the mystery, it seems we can look forward to exploring South Atlantic under a blanket of snow in an upcoming update. It's worth noting that the South Atlantic map is developed by a separate team, with RAZBAM acting as the publisher. So even though there's been some ongoing drama between RAZBAM and Eagle Dynamics, development on the map continues. Let's hope the winter textures make their grand entrance soon and stick around this time. Now, VR pilots and VR pilot wannabes, you'll want to catch this. Pimax is running a limited time promotion on the Crystal Light VR headset. When you use code DCS2024 at checkout on Pimax.com, you'll earn 15,000 ED miles. That's $15 to use in the DCS eShop. This deal is available until November 29th. The Pimax Crystal Light offers some of the best clarity out there with over 8 million pixels per eye, vivid colors, and a lightweight design for long sessions. And don't forget to check out the Pimax area of the DCS forum for setup tips and VR support. And speaking of Pimax, they're also hosting the Pimax Dogfight 1 vs 1 competition running from November 16th to the 24th. It's a fantastic chance to test your skills in aerial combat over the Caucasus map with the ultimate prize of a Pimax Crystal Light headset for the winner. Whether you're weaving through the mountains or skimming over valleys, the Caucasus offers the perfect battleground for intense dogfights, so sign up to be part of this thrilling showdown. And finally, we got some quality of life updates for the Looking Glass Inherent Resolve F-18 campaign. With DCS updates rolling out frequently, the campaign developers have removed the hot start versions of missions to streamline testing and support. This change means you'll need to restart the campaign, but missions are now skippable if you want to jump back to where you left off. Mission 8, the Oil Business Part 2, received over 100 improvements, including bug fixes, better ambush timing, added smoke effects, and improved wingman coordination. Mission 9 also got updates with over 47 tweaks, a new hard mode, enhanced convoy details, and optimized tanker locations. The team is actively listening to user feedback, so expect even more refinements. That wraps up this week's DCS Radar. Thanks for bearing with me despite my cold. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to stay up to date on all things DCS. Whether you're gearing up for the Arctic Thunder campaign, anticipating winter textures over the South Atlantic, or chuckling at the mystery announcements, there's a lot to look forward to. Fly safe, and I'll see you in the skies.